Welcome to the temporary reimbursement of the ability analysis series, where we analyze all of the unlockable alternate abilities in the game before acting like a bunch of astrophysicists and pretend like we know what we're doing. Today, we shall analyze the one true ranged attack that all chompers can access in the game, being the Chomp cannon, and all of its statistics and quirks. Let's get started. The Chomp cannon is one of the alternate abilities to Goop, which can be obtained through opening sticker packs. Unlike your standard Goop, when the button is pressed, there is a 1-second delay, during which the player suffers a 50% speed penalty before the projectile is fired. Once in flight, the projectile travels slowly, arcs at a distance, and accelerates in speed over time. The projectile fired can deal a massive 100 damage for a direct hit and up to 50 for the splash in a large radius. However, the projectile does not come with any form of slowdown or utility when dealing damage to enemies, so it is purely raw damage that Chomp cannon is dedicated to. Once the ability is casted, it will go on a 15-second cooldown. Now, to compare the two, which is better, and why? Well, the standard Goop offers utility in the form of an extreme slowdown effect, and on the console ports of the game, a heavy sensitivity reduction. Its cooldown and projectile velocity is also extremely quick, making it viable at longer distances, as well as be able to be used in literally any situations to your heart's content. However, whilst Goop can do a reliable 15 damage minimum with each hit, its damage overall is rather low, and at best, can only be used as a source of constantly chipping at your enemies. We then have Chomp cannon, that specializes purely in the damage department, capable of dealing 100 damage within a single direct hit and a massive amount of splash, making it great against lighter classes such as scientists or imps. Additionally, although rare to encounter, Chomp cannon's projectile range is much further than Goop's, which can allow you to attack certain sightlines that Goop simply cannot reach, though Chomp cannon's cooldown is noticeably longer, and the slower projectile velocity makes it not as consistent at long range, so you will be forced to use it with more care, since it is not as frequently available as Goop. The only thing that both abilities share in common is that they give the Chomper access to a form of ranged attack. So, with the comparisons out of the way, which is better at what? Well, if you're wanting a range option that is available very frequently, offers powerful utility, and has consistent but rather weak damage, then the normal Goop is your go-to option. If however, you're wanting a range option that has the potential to one-shot lighter classes, and don't mind sacrificing utility and availability for it, then Chomp cannon is your go-to option. As for my final verdict, across all scenarios and capabilities, whilst Chomp cannon is great for meme material, sadly, it cannot match the powerful utility and availability of Goop, which for a class like Chomper, is essential for him to function, due to how much utility it provides. Be sure to come back for the next episode next week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more shit like this. Have fun.